Welcome back in. What do you say when someone is diagnosed with cancer? The words are sometimes hard to find. In this month's Link to Hope, how one Lexington woman living with the disease is using her art to help you know just what to say. When Nancy Ternosky paints, it seems whatever she puts on paper comes alive.
Creativity has been therapeutic for me my whole life, but especially with cancer.
Vibrant, like the colors she uses, Ternosky learned to watercolor when her world suddenly seemed very dark. With a family history, her journey with breast cancer started 12 years ago.
And I'd sit in a group of women and I'd think, 1, 2, 3, 4, that could be me. And it was.
She underwent treatment, lived life, and continued to paint. But then 4 years later, her cancer spread.
I have been living with metastatic disease since then, so almost 8 years. I was given about 3 years to live, and the average is 2 to 3 years.
It hasn't always been easy, but through it all, Ternosky has used her cancer as a way to care for others. Nancy's Care Cottage was a home she ran several years ago to help cancer patients who needed a place to stay while getting treatment.
I had people in mind as I made them. Even if you know what's coming, you're never prepared for how it feels. I'm so sorry.
And now it's her art she's using to care for others in a different way.
And what I realized is people don't know what to say when you're diagnosed with cancer or you're facing a hard time.
So she took her art and turned it into custom cards that care, a line of greeting cards with a tagline, "When the words don't come easy."
My approach to my own cancer and then to these cards was to really look at cancer as an opportunity. So my words are gentle words. And some of my favorite cards are cards that encourage in a real sensitive way.
Her creative therapy has now become a link to hope for others who don't always have the words, but have something they want to say.
I don't have as much time as I once did, and I want to make the best of what time I have. And making connection and making a difference is really what gets me going.
Well, these cards are not only beautiful, but incredibly thoughtful when it comes to the wording. If you'd like to learn more about these cards that care, click on this story in our Link to Hope tab on WKYT.com.